That'll work. Then I'll pull up the live chat real quick. And hopefully everything works. It's been working lately. There was, I think, 2 times in a row I tried to go live, and the first time I just gave up because I couldn't see my live chat, and then the second time I went ahead and did it even though I could see my live chat, and it was kind of shifty, but I made it work. Bam. We'll do that. See how the stream's going. We got one person in here. That's nice. What's up, dude? I don't know who you are, but I haven't got the live chat up yet. So just hold on a second, and if you said hi, I'm going to say hi back. So, all right. Let's go there. There. There's a big freaking, if you can hear it, there's a big freaking horsefly running around. It's really nice outside too, like today, guys. I almost debated on whether to go live or not because yesterday, if it gets too hot in the garage, I'll probably, go ahead and quit the live stream. But yesterday it got a little, almost 90. It was like 90 degrees in here. So, yeah, there we go. Man, I would love a Diablo 88 in the future. But man, they're just, from what I've heard, they're really, really hard on stuff. So, you run them once, or maybe not once, but you just run them a few times, and you got to replace dog bones and cups and stuff because it just wears the piss out of stuff. So, I would love it, but I think it's going to be really expensive to run one. Not only are they expensive in general, but they're going to be expensive to run. I talked to Mike about it, and that's why he suggested my 71 Supreme, because I was going to get an 88 Diablo, but I decided that I didn't want to be replacing parts on it constantly and all that stuff. So, but yeah. So, all right. All right. So, why don't I go ahead and shift gears with you guys? Go ahead and slide everyone over here, and I'll start taking off this cage. I tried to run this yesterday afternoon. What was that? Oh. Tried to run this yesterday afternoon, and I did not get very far because I ran into the issue that we're going to try to fix today. And yeah, I'll show you guys what happened. And what I'm going to try to do to fix it. I don't know if this is going to work. Like I said, guys, if it gets too hot, I'm just gonna quit the live stream because I'm not gonna sit out here and bake and sweat and shit like that. So, anyways, and then the fix I did for this cage is kind of janky and ghetto, but I'll show you guys what I did. Yeah, I taped that on with black tape. It's holding for now, and it held yesterday when I don't know. I think I got it out. I think it was out there for like 2 or 3 minutes total. I didn't even film it because I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. So maybe I can get you guys down in here now to see what we're dealing with. So, okay. So what we're dealing with, let me get this thing to focus. See that, that little, I don't know what to call it, that steering link, that's what I'll call it. That, where that goes down in that hole on the servo saver, you see the servo saver moving back and forth, that hole. it's that hole is stripped out. And what I'm gonna do or attempt to do is, hey, what's up, Mike? Uh, but what I'm gonna attempt to do is I got another piece of linkage right over here that I pulled off. One of my previous, I think this actually came off the FT when it had the sway bar links on it. But I pulled this sway bar link off, and you can see you can run something up through the bottom on this side. And I thought about that, and you use a set screw. And I like this because the linkage is not level in the first place. It's going up like this. So I think this stand on that servo saver will make it more level straight across. Because right now it's like this. It's like all the way as far as it can go up. It just doesn't line up. So that's the first thing I'm gonna try, and then that's the control arm I actually pulled it off of. And then the second thing I'm going to do is this one also goes through the back side, and it has a bolt in it. And I want to attempt to get this thing out and see if we can do that. So that's what we're going to be doing. And eventually we'll have to get the servo saver. I don't know if we'll have to actually get it out, because I think that one will actually thread through. Or I can get the bolt the size that can go all the way through. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to pull the servo saver out for the simple fact that I'm gonna have to go through the bottom with the screw. So, all right, that's what we got cracking. And like I said, I don't know how far we're gonna get. It's already 80 in here, so it just depends on how hot it gets. So I'm gonna quit yapping. And maybe what I'll do, yeah, I don't know, you're not going to be able to see much there anyway, so I'll just continue from where I was last night. Oh, that's where I was last night. So that's why I had that idea, I guess. Because that is stripped out. The head's stripped off. So next, I don't really want to use this. Okay, I am going to turn you guys, because I'm going to have to do some work over here. All right. I need to get my safety glasses. Okay. We'll see if I can get a hold of that with something. I mean, I could just grind the head of it off. Why don't I just do that? There we go. This might be a little hot. Looky there. She's already starting wanting to come out. Okay, that's good because maybe I could. Okay. So. Now maybe I can throw this in the vise. And hopefully this will turn out. It's exactly what we wanted right there. So I'm going to put this over here because I'm going to have to use some fasteners to match something up for that. And then trying to figure out the best way to. Well, I'm going to have to pull that pipe off anyways, so. Maybe you guys can see kind of what I'm doing. So we'll pull this pipe off. And this time, I'm going to do something different. How many people we got in here? We got 4 in here. Hey, what's up? Like I already said, what's up? I can't remember if I said it before, but I bought a Lucy with a 4 degrees north 38cc motor and lots of upgrades. Yeah, with my brain injury, I can't remember if you mentioned that before either. So maybe this. Here we go. And right now I'm just pulling this bracket off. Instead of pulling this screw off, I'm going to need these screws out anyways for the servo saver to work. Right? Yeah, I'll just fasten it under here. Right. All right. Let that pull off. Got both my pipes up here now. Okay, so there we can. Wait. Hey, oh, this could be awesome because I can go down through the underneath. We're not gonna have to pull this servo saver mechanism out. That's awesome. So what we need, I would say, there's this crescent wrench to get this nut off the back. That is not working to my favor. There it went. And it should be a 3. What in the world? I was gonna say that didn't do that before. Oh man, that's almost impossible to get in there. So I think I remember doing this before. Imagine that. See how this works. Oh, come on. Work with me. Okay, so it's gonna work with me. That's cool. You got pliers to hold this nut. It's got to be about there. There we go. And there we go. So, put that. There it is. I'm gonna push this ball in real quick. There we go. That's what we're gonna do there. Okay. And then let's see here. I know this is. I haven't said anything for quite a while because I'm concentrating. There we go. It almost works perfect like that. So the next thing we got to do is find a fastener. I probably should have done this beforehand. Off camera, but I think we're gonna have good results. I just think this thing's full of Loctite. But I'm gonna have to find something long enough to go through that. And long enough to go in the ball. So why don't I pull out my M3s and see what I have. Let's see here. I could try that. Because that's, yeah, we'll try that. Okay, so now we're gonna go on through the bottom. See how this lines up. What we got going on in the comments? Nothing. I'm wrenching away, guys. See how far this sticks through. I actually think that's going to work pretty decently. And I really don't think we need any Loctite. Maybe I should have left that out there. We can always do this. Okay, now. Well, I think I got 2.5 over here. A good 2.5, a better one anyways. Come on. What the heck? Oh. There. Okay. So now we should be able to move this over. Oops. To here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna need my tweezers for this small nut. And I'm gonna need this again. Okay, now we need pliers. Then we need a ratchet. There we go. That's what we were looking for. So, woo! I'm freaking burning up in here, boys and girls. Crying out loud, it's getting hot in here. So that should, I like that. It should work. In fact, why don't we go ahead and test it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. So, where's the switch? There it is. All right, I'm happy with that. So we got that project fixed. And it's getting to the point it's getting too warm to work in here. So now I'm going to switch gears even more. And we got 5 people in here, so I'll go over some of the updates, and then I'm probably going to cut the stream short. Because it's like I said, it's getting pretty toasty in here. It's getting to be just a little over 80 in here. So I'll just move you guys like this. Okay. And then as far as updates, I just kind of want to go over some stuff. These are, we'll go over that here in a minute, but so this is the servo I got. It's the AGF RC 75 kilogram high torque servo. So that's it there, and I know I'm going to be extremely pleased with it, and I'm going to be using this servo horn, I believe, as far as I'm concerned right now. So it's going to be for the Vesla machine. That's what's going in it, since my other one caused a runaway and it's no good. And also I wanted to go over, guys. I went to charge the Vesla battery, and I don't know if this had anything to do with my runaway, but I went to charge this thing. Don't mind my under there, that's solder, but I forgot the shrink tubing got hot before I forgot to. I'm trying to articulate what I did, why that tape's there. That's soldered, but the reason the tape's there is because once I soldered it, I couldn't get shrink wrap on it, and then the shrink wrap that I had on it already shrunk because of the heat of the soldering gun. So that's why that's like that. And then this I have a feeling was probably not a good idea anyways, because this is how I had to charge it, and then this is how I had to plug it in to run it, and then this is the equalizer for the cells. So I think this could have had a problem with it, but because I went to put, well, this battery is what I'm saying. I went to put this. Can you guys even see it? Shoot. But anyways, I went to put this on the charger, and my charger wouldn't charge it. It kept coming up with error code 88 and error code 33, which error code 88, the manual, the online manual says it's just simply something's wrong with the battery, not the charger. And then the error code 33, I think, is like everything's full of charge, so it's not going to charge it anyways. But that was because I didn't have this plugged in. It was kind of a screwy situation. But long story short, what I'm saying is I went to DDM and I bought me a 2S LiPo. I think it's 26 instead of 2200. I think it's 26 or 2400 what is that? Is it milliamps? I can't remember. But it's 22 or 24 or 26. And then I also picked up, because the battery you get from DDM, it already has this on it. You don't have to put something like this on. It's like made for fifth scale. I don't know how to explain it. So anyways, since I don't have the pigtail for my charger, I went ahead and picked up that same pigtail, the charging pigtail. It charges about every little, it has all kinds of different connectors on it. And then it recommends, these ones with the little wires don't go over 2 amps. And of course, that's because you're going to burn something up if you try to put too many amps through that. So, hey, what's up, Bob's RC? But yeah, so that's the story with that. The battery, I think I had all kinds of problems going on. First of all, it was my first real outing of the season, and the machines had set all winter, and I don't keep the garage completely heated all winter. It'll get down to, like, on the coldest nights, it'll get just below freezing. So, but when I'm out here, I keep it at a decent temperature. There's that big freaking horsefly. Get out of here, you son buck. But anyways, and then these are the mounts. I got new mounts. Okay, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that because I figured that upon, you know, experience and trial and error, what I probably should have done is put those steel things inside these, and that kind of helps everything as far as cushion. And then for my other ones that are destroyed on my steering, I might actually use those good grommets for my steering. And then I picked up these. I think I got them at Harbor Freight. So I picked these up, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this size right here. It's really close. It's really close to them. The gap in the center is not as much, but I think they'll still work. So that's what I'm going to do for the steering servo. And then, okay, so then I'm going to go over this, and I might actually turn you guys towards this direction and like that. But the reason I got the helping hands is because I had to solder that, and I've never had these, and these helping hands are supposedly the cat's butt or cat's meow or cat's ass when it comes to soldering, because you can hold your wires with your alligator clips, and they can hold things, and then you can actually have your other hands free to solder. So I got me some helping hands, and the reason I got that is because I am going to have to solder. See the black one? It's got a spade on it. Well, my coil on my 71 big bore doesn't have a spade. There's no place for a spade to hook on. So I got to solder an eyelet onto there. And I'm not going to crimp it. I'm going to solder it because I want a good ground. So that's why I picked up the helping hands, and I got solder over there, and solder in my soldering gun case and stuff. So that's what we got going on here, and this is the Taylor remote kill switch. It's even got his logo on it, if you can see it by them wires in there. But it's got his logo on it and stuff. But this is, hopefully this one works. I'm gonna drill a hole. I thought what I would do is drill a hole back here in the battery box for this LED. It tells you how to install it and everything. It's got instructions, which is cool. And it says it works with most transmitters and receiver setups. So hopefully it works with Futaba. And so that's what I'm going to do for my remote kill switch and whatnot. Because I don't want to have another misfit like that, man. That was scary. Man, I'm just glad I was able to recover it. So what we got going on here? Not much. So, but yeah, I don't know. Might be. I'm thinking it's probably going to be kind of a short stream today, just because we already fixed the issue that I was having, and now I need to go out and make a video with that machine. And I still haven't changed the lay shaft over. It's still got the 2-speed lay shaft on it and the 2-speed on it. So, well, anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and quit the live stream here. It's getting hot in the garage, and I'm sweating out here, and yeah, it's just not too comfortable for me. So, anyways, I wanted to stop in for some updates and let you guys know what's going on and all that stuff. Since I wasn't able to get a run video, I wanted to get a run video because we had a lot of nice weather. The only thing is, we had all this nice weather, but every day the freaking wind was blowing 90 bagillion miles an hour. I mean, it's always like that in springtime in Iowa. The wind just, especially in March, it's just, the wind just blows like crazy, especially this March. This March was freaking unreal. I mean, the wind blew freaking like 30, 40 mile an hour every day, if not higher. And like yesterday, we had gusts of up to 50 mile an hour. So anyways, I went out in the later part of the day, when I felt like the wind was starting to move into the upper atmosphere, and it wasn't hanging on the ground so much, and it was blowing in my face, and I went out with the Punisher, and that's when I ran it for just a little bit, and it was liking it, and it was liking the nice weather. But then I had that steering issue that we just fixed go on. So, But yeah, if anybody, anybody new is joining us, what we did is we fixed, let me get a pointer. So we fixed that bolt right there was stripped out. Okay, and if everybody knows how these work, usually this is just a small linkage, and this is a male. Well, what I did, since my hole is stripped out on my turtle racing servo saver, is I went through the bottom. I went up through the bottom with, yeah, that mine's a female, and there's actually a bolt going up through the bottom down in there. So, and then we just fastened it like it normally was there. So hopefully this tomorrow's supposed to be nice too. So hopefully I can get out tomorrow after church and get this baby out and get some footage with it. I doubt the transmission's going to shift, and I don't know if I mentioned it in my last live, but I went to order that claw from Taylor RC because that's the only place I could find it. It's actually called a shifting clutch, and that's the only place I could find it, and they're out of stock right now. So I'm just gonna keep the 2-speed on it until they come back into stock. And I got a really nice bearing place around here just in case that one-way bearing fails. I can always press a new one in there. So that's no big deal. All that crap. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Yeah. I think we'll just stick that back on there like so. There we go. There we go. We'll just stick that back on there like so. So that I hate open holes on my engines. So anyways, yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up the live stream, guys. Thanks for joining me on this rather toasty Saturday for me, guys. Yeah, that's usually where I start the live stream because it's usually like freezing outside, so it doesn't take long for that thermometer to drop. But that I haven't even ran the heat today, and that's what it's like in the garage. So yeah, it's pretty warm. So anyways, give the stream a thumbs up if you're getting anything out of it, and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna do this every Saturday, weather pending. I'll let everybody know in a community post how the weather's looking because right now spring is like up and down, and it's still here for the most part, and the temperature hasn't flipped to being hot and humid yet. So I'll keep doing this as long as I can, guys. And then when the weather flips, I'm just gonna be doing just regular bash videos and stuff like that. So anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys, on this Saturday, and I'll keep you guys posted on my community posts and everything for when I'm going to go live and all that stuff. So, yeah, we'll keep this going as long as we can. Until then, we will see you next Saturday at 1 o'clock. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And we will see you in the next one.